She thought she was untouchable, mocking me in front of everyone. But I didn't yell. I didn't confront her. I simply walked away and watched her world quietly crumble. He walked away, not angrily, not with a dramatic slam of doors, just a quiet, deliberate step out of her life. And in that silence, her world started to crumble. It had been another Friday night at the office party. She thought she was the center of attention, laughing with colleagues, flirting with few admirers, completely unaware of how close she was to crossing a line that couldn't be uncrossed. He had watched her for months, sensing the subtle shifts, the little lies that piled up like invisible bricks in their marriage. That night, everything became visible. She had been mocking him in front of everyone, comparing him to someone else, her ex, a co-worker, anyone she felt superior to. Her laughter was sharp, self-satisfied. People shifted uncomfortably, glancing at him, wondering if he'd respond. But he didn't. Not yet. He simply observed. Calm, collected, waiting. The world around her was buzzing with music and chatter, but he could see clearly. Her confidence was built on deception and selfishness, and that was enough. When she leaned in too close to a colleague, whispering something he couldn't hear, she assumed he was too busy to notice. But he saw everything. He saw the casual touches, the smirks, the way she enjoyed the attention. And at that moment, he made a choice. He didn't confront her at the party. He didn't shout, plead, or threaten. He simply stood, adjusted his coat, and walked away. No one stopped him. No one called after him. And that small act, that silent withdrawal, was the start of her undoing. The next morning, whispers began. People who had attended the party talked. The story spread. She had been unfaithful with her words, her gestures, her actions. Her attempts to appear charming and clever now seemed hollow. People realized the person she had mocked in public. Her husband was the one with composure, dignity, and the power to leave without drama. Colleagues started seeing her differently. Friends began questioning her stories. Even her closest allies noticed a subtle shift. The energy she relied on, the attention she thrived on, began to evaporate. Her public reputation, once carefully curated, started to crack. He didn't spread rumors. He didn't humiliate her. He simply maintained his silence and moved forward with his life. Every decision she had made, every careless word and flirtation, now reflected back on her. The world watched, and slowly, people stopped giving her the benefit of the doubt. Months later, the consequences became undeniable. Work opportunities she expected to be easy now slipped through her fingers. Social invitations disappeared. Her circle, once filled with admirers and friends, became distant and wary. He never said a word, never took revenge actively. The natural weight of her choices, combined with perception of his calm dignity, did everything for him. He rebuilt his life quietly, focusing on family, work, and personal growth. She, meanwhile, had to face the reality of her public downfall, a direct result of her actions, and the single moment he walked away. That day, she learned something powerful. The world notices who stays composed, who walks away with integrity, and who crumbles under their own deceit. And he learned something, too. Sometimes the most devastating form of power is restraint. The lesson was clear. You can control your actions, but not someone else's choices. And sometimes, walking away quietly is louder than any confrontation could ever be.